You gonna wake up? It's kind of bright in here, huh? It's kind of bright. Come untangle your feet. Look at his little sloth feet. You're just too cute. Don't judge, but this is what my nightstand looks like by morning. It's usually filled with more diapers than that. I think it says Hendrix is $5 actually, and his change, but Kenny was so sweet. And he went and got me a coffee this morning. He let me sleep in and everything.
No, I got donuts.
You got a donut?
Yeah.
You did. It's actually still sitting on my bed. And it's on your face.
Yeah.
But it's okay because you're going to take a bath. I think I'm going to eat some breakfast and then I'm going to get in the shower. He already has a trail of toys throughout my room. It's barely like 8 o'clock. This is what I look like nowadays. I'm hoping I can get ready before Kenny gets home. He had to run into work for a few hours because the person that opened the store was like throwing up, and so he's like, can you come cover me until I find coverage? So he's gonna be there until about 11 o'clock. So I'm hoping between those few hours I can actually get ready for the day. He's hiding in my closet. I just want to sit and stare at him all day. I could just stare. Before I get in the shower, which I don't know if it's going to happen because I can hear Bennett waking up, I was going to show you guys kind of what I look like postpartum at the moment. I am 2.5 weeks postpartum and I'm fairly happy with my body. I'm still mildly insecure. My shorts, they just look huge. Like, I definitely still have that line, which is fine. Like, I just had a baby. My hips are wider than they normally are just had a baby. You can definitely see that stretch mark a lot better, which I'm totally fine with. It's actually probably one of my most favorite things because it's just an extension of the one I had for my first pregnancy, and so that's what Bennett is he's an extension to our family. And I don't know, maybe it's really dumb, but I like it. It's really cool to me. I don't know how well you guys can see it. I can show you better, but it's just like the perfect one stretch mark. So this is what I'm working with. I definitely still have like some soft pudge going on, which is fine. Like, I'm not even worried about like exercising or doing really much. I do feel like Bennett is already sucking the life out of me just from breastfeeding. I don't mind all the toys, but I mean, I would say otherwise I'm feeling pretty good. I can't fit into my pre-pregnancy jeans. Do I hear a Bennett? Oh, you speed up. I'm getting ready to change his diaper, and I just have to show you guys, this is literally the best invention ever. I wish this existed 5 years ago. How the zipper goes up so you don't have to like unzip their entire body and then they get cold. You just have to do it from the bottom up. This is as real as it can get. I went to change his diaper. He pooped again, and again. We gotta change your clothes and your butt. Oh, sweetie. Oh, sorry, I called your hands. I know, I'm going. I just gotta get clothes back on you. Yeah. Great job. Oh, bless you. Oh, no, that made you so sad. Okay, come here. Oh, sorry, were you trying to give him a kiss?
Yeah. He for Wawa?
He did, he wouldn't stop pooping.
Yeah.
So I've had a few of you ask how I've been doing my hair lately, because I usually have it like in this bun on top and then the rest of it's curly. So I was going to share with you guys a few of my favorite products. I've never done like a hair tutorial or anything of that sort, so bear with me. And yes, I'm in a robe because literally none of my clothes are nursing friendly at the moment. So I try to wear my robe as long as possible before I have to get dressed in case Bennett wakes up and I need to feed him. Yes.
It's an helicopter.
Is that a helicopter?
Yeah.
I heard it.
You heard it?
Did it go over the house?
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it was one in the window.
You saw it through the
You
window.
make my pizza?
We don't have any pizza. We'll have to get some when we go to the store. That's why I asked
We
if
will order pizza?
I'm going to order it.
Yeah.
I'll see. Okay, I'll text Kenny and see if he's going to be home, okay? First of all, the lighting is awful in here. But I wanted to share with you guys a few of my favorite products because Without these, I don't think my hair would be able to do any of what I've been doing with it. My hair is obviously very long. It's very fine. I have a lot of it though, but it just doesn't hold curl. It doesn't hold anything. This is my favorite hairspray. It is the Bedhead Masterpiece. It's a little expensive. I think it's like $22, but it lasts me such a long time, like easily 6 months, if not longer, and I use it almost every day. A few of my favorite dry shampoos, I use this more so again for texture. I've been really liking this one by Wella. It smells really good. The Living Proof one has been really awesome. I did just wash my hair. It's clean. It has a kink in it because it was in a ponytail. So I usually just kind of put this at the roots. Just gives it texture, a little volume. Now you're going to look like a lion. This part is totally up to you guys how far you want to part it. I just take my fingers, kind of go like this. And then I'm not going to twist my hair. Normally, most people would twist it to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm literally just going to wrap it around my finger. So then you have something that literally looks like this. I'm going to take this top piece and just kind of fold it down and then tie it off. Yes. Here in just a second. I thought you were playing with Legos.
I'm done already.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah.
And then I'll just kind of pull it out. It turns out different every time. I feel like second day hair is definitely better. Sometimes I'll take it out of the bun and redo it, which I might end up doing this time, which I'm going to. Like I said, it takes me a couple tries. Sometimes I'll even completely like get rid of the part and just throw this back. Try this again. Oh, that's Hendrix talking or Bennett waking up. Didn't even make it into the ponytail. Oh my gosh, I'm straight struggling. See if I can't push it back in there. There we go. That's not bad at all. I think I might keep it like that today. Pull this out a little bit. And then bobby pins. I'll just take my curling iron and wrap my hair around the barrel like that, leave the ends out, let it out, and then you just have a nice loose curl. Well, I was hoping Kenny was going to be home by now because it's almost 1 o'clock and he said he was going to be home by 11, but I should know better by now, I guess. But this is what my hair looks like finished, in case you guys are wondering, and I'm wearing a dress. It is not nursing friendly, so I don't know how the heck that's going to go, but literally none of my clothes are nursing friendly, and I tried to put on jeans, maternity jeans, and just it's way too tight on my stitches. Bennett is still sleeping, so I'm probably gonna pull my sheets off, get those washed, take care of all the dirty diapers. It's actually a few days later and I stopped vlogging that day just because Kenny ended up having to close, so we didn't do anything the rest of the day. If I'm being honest, I pretty much cried over the whole thing. I feel like I talk about Kenny's work schedule a lot, but it's just been really hard. Like, I knew this was gonna be the outcome. Like, I braced myself for this, but now that Bennett is actually here and Kenny just working so much, it just breaks my heart for him because I know how badly he wants to be here, and I obviously miss him and I don't want him to miss out on Bennett. The newborn stage, it goes by so fast, and the first year for that matter, it just goes by so fast. So I figured I would finish off this vlog with me talking about a few products because I have gotten a few DMs on Instagram of you guys wondering, like, is this product worth buying? Like, it's so expensive, I just don't know if I should get it. And I was on that same boat. Like, I wish I had somebody to contact and get like a genuine review or their opinion, because when you look online at reviews, I feel like half the time it's just like, oh, this is part of a promotion, so they got the product for free, and the only reason why they're writing a review is because the product was sent to them. So I figured I would talk about like my top 3 big main purchases because they're very hyped up products, and 2 of the 3 ended up working for us. There's one that I'm going to talk about that I do not recommend. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is his Halo Bassinet. I also have the Snuggle Me Organic in there. Don't mind Bennett, he's sleeping down here. So this is the Halo bassinet. Like I said, I do have his Snuggle Me in there because he will nap in there. If I'm like editing over here or something, then I will let him sleep in there because it's obviously supervised. I really like the Halo. I do feel like you could skip out on it if you're not as picky as I am. I haven't really used these features much. I think I've used the vibration on here a couple times, but that's honestly about it. On this one, the bar does come down like right here, so you can easily like scoop up the baby, which is one reason why I bought this, because I thought there was a potential I could have had a cesarean. So I just wanted to have that option just in case if I did, because normally this would like slide up against the bed and then you just have super easy access to your baby, and it's awesome. Plus I ended up locking it because Hendrix would stand on the side of the bed right there and push down on this, and I was so afraid of it tipping. Like, it's so sturdy, so like it would take a lot to tip it, but it made me nervous. So I ended up locking this so he didn't do that anymore. I really like the color. I like that it's open. It's very breathable. I can see him, especially if I am laying in bed. I can still see him. It swivels, so like if it is up against your bed, you could have it like turn towards you. You can have it face the other way. Like, it's a complete 360. There is pockets on each side. Like for me on this one, I have all of my breast pads. These are the Bam Boobies, I believe. I'll also link those down below. Highly recommend them. They are seriously the best thing ever. They're just reusable breast pads. As far as the Snuggle Me Organic, I absolutely love it. I love that it's portable. He feels so secure in this. When you put him in here, it like hugs him. So he like dips down a little bit and it hugs him. So it feels like he's being held, which is such a lifesaver as a mom. Worth every single penny. And it's something like, if there's one thing you were to buy today, it would 110% be this. They have a bunch of different colors. They also make covers that go over it. I personally didn't ever buy a cover for it. I just take like a muslin swaddle blanket and I'll just like wrap it around it. That way if he spits up on it, then it's on the blanket and not the actual pillow. But if there's one thing that you take away from this video, it would definitely be to purchase the Snuggle Me. They don't, like, it's not sponsored. Like, these are literally honestly like my own opinions. They don't even know who I am. I just would highly recommend getting that. Like, it's such a lifesaver. Moving on to Bennett's room, I'm actually going to talk about 4 different products, not 3. So this is his car seat. It is the Nuna Pippo Light. It is definitely more on the pricey side, and I had such a hard time biting the bullet on this one because I wasn't able to see it in person, and I just had to go based off the knowledge that I did have. I personally feel like if you can afford it, which I feel like a car seat is so important to splurge on just because it's what's going to keep them safe. And so the safety ratings were awesome on this. It does have a leather handle, which I feel is just like a luxury thing. It's not a necessity, but it does make it a lot nicer to grip on versus like just plastic. I also really like that this covers them so dang well. The car seat I had with my firstborn was by Graco, and it was obviously there to do the job, but I did not want to repurchase that one at all. I like that this covers baby, so whether he's in the car, whether we're on a walk or whatever, like, it goes down far enough that it's always covering his face, so the sun is never in his eyes, and I greatly appreciate that. Another huge thing that I greatly appreciate is how well this snuggles him. Even when we first brought him home, like, this was amazing. I liked that his head wasn't constantly flopping to the side, because most car seats that have like the newborn insert, it's literally like as big as this, and so their head has no support and it's constantly falling to the side. This completely snuggles them. I like that everything is just super comfortable. The fabric is amazing. It keeps them cool. The AC doesn't work the best in our car. It's almost 95 degrees here, and this will keep him completely cool. I mean, he's a little warm, but he's not like sweating. I had to take them off because when he was first born, he just couldn't have him in there, but it does have like the little things that go on the strap. I just have to find both of them because I do plan to put them back on. I 100% love this car seat. It is extremely lightweight. We did do the Pippa Light, so it's lighter than just like the original Nuna Pippa. Seriously, it is so dang light. I think this is only like 6 pounds or something, so by the time you have baby in there, it's still just such an amazing weight. Those are the things I can think of off the top of my head. The safety ratings are awesome. It was incredibly easy to install into the car, so that was really nice. I feel like this is definitely worth splurging on. The one product I absolutely regret buying is the 4Moms Mamaroo. I had this with my firstborn and I liked it. I really liked that it wasn't just like this big piece of baby gear sitting in your living room or their bedroom, wherever you plan to put your swing. I really appreciated that. I liked that it had different settings so you could do different motions. I also really liked that it was super easy just to unzip when you needed to wash it. We did purchase the newborn insert to go in it. I will say Bennett really liked it at first. However, we went to use it the second time, and this has been a major complaint, and with this being such an expensive swing, you would think that they would fix this issue. But we went to use it for the second time and it malfunctioned. Basically, you would turn it on, put it on what setting you want, it would go up once and just stop. So we think it's a sensor issue. Kenny took it apart, like completely apart, was looking at the sensors, tried cleaning them, was Googling stuff, looking on YouTube, just trying everything he could to get it to work. I eventually ended up contacting 4Moms. They were really nice. They're like, yeah, we'll send you a new base. We just need a little bit of information, like receipt and all that, which is fine. I just don't want to go through the hassle of it. And I'm like, I don't want to get the new base, have the same issue happen. I think we paid with the insert almost $250, and for that there shouldn't be any issues. I understand things happen, but with it being such a common issue, I do plan to return and get a different swing just because I don't want to deal with that. The swing I plan to get, I believe, is by Fisher-Price. I'll insert a picture or something if I can, or link it down below. But there's a mom that I follow on Instagram. She has, I think, like 6 or 7 kids, and she's like, I have tried every swing out there and I always bring this one back out. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here just because Bennett's getting fussy. I have a promise I need to keep. I told Hendrix I would take him down to the pool, so I'm gonna go do that and just try to enjoy the rest of our day because it's been a tough one. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in our next video.